Welcome into the Main Event Broadcasting Network, coming to you tonight inside Cave Arena, Piedmont, taking on Covenant. A very special night marking the final home game of 2015 and the final home game for a pair of seniors, Mallory Leary and Taylor Cramsey.
It was really weird because pre-game we were all in the locker room talking about like pre-game strategy, didn't hit me. Captain's meeting didn't hit me. Warm-ups, nothing. I was fine. And then all of a sudden we were doing the national anthem and one of our freshmen, Kylie Blanton, started just being goofy as always, and I turned and looked at her. I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss that. Like, I'm not gonna get to experience that for much longer. And I got a little emotional and she like slapped me on the shoulder, snap out of it, like we're playing Covenant. I was like, okay, let's go. It was just a short little moment. I was like, oh my gosh, like it's almost all over.
When like the game hit us and we had the whole crowd in here, and then the team that I coach was watching me, and then my fans were there, I got into action and I just kept swinging away, and then after the game, it hit me then, but I wasn't as emotional as my mom was at home.
It was a special night made even more memorable by the crowd who set the tone inside Cave Arena. It was Cram the Cave night, and the Lady Lion faithful did just that.
I really want to thank the Sports Information Department here at Piedmont, plus the housing people who promoted the match and really brought in a ton of fans. We always have a lot of our parents there, but this was one of the first matches that the students showed up in mass. And because of that, it felt like a real college match. There was an emotion about protecting Piedmont Lions. It was an emotion about supporting our athletic teams and our athletic players. But to be really honest, I was so into the match that I didn't realize the fans were so just loud and into the match until the last point of the second game.
And the crowd erupts. Lady Lions take this second set. We are knotted up at 1 apiece.
The roar that came up when we scored that last point in the second game, I think that was a huge boost and was the reason we took the third game that night. The kids were just beside themselves. They really felt the emotion in the gym.
Well, I love it. I love when people are loud and noisy. A lot of the freshmen were a little nervous. When we were doing like the national anthem, they'd turn and look and be like, oh, there's a lot of people here, but I love it. I think it definitely helped everyone play, just hearing, not just, it's one thing when your teammates are saying, hey, great hit, great job, but when the stands are clapping and yelling your number, it really gets you going, and I think it helped us a lot against Covenant for sure.
I feel like the crowd did help us because every time that either any one of us players got a kill or a spike or a block or an ace or anything like that, like they were there cheering us on. When you have a big crowd and you have people cheering for you, you just feel like you have to play as the best as you can to show them like how you guys really play.
The match against Covenant did mark the final home game, but senior recognition was held a few weeks prior in order for Leary's family from St. Petersburg, Florida, to be in attendance, while Cramsey's family was able to surprise her in her final home match.
My dad has come more than my mom just because we own our own business and he travels around the United States, so he kind of like meets us at away games and stuff. But my mom and my dad and my grandparents are always my number one supporters. They watch me on live stats. Having them here on senior night, like, very emotional, and I still am now. So I am a senior, but I still get homesick a lot, so it meant a lot to me to have them here.
My mom, obviously, she comes to every single game, home or away, so I'm kind of used to seeing her face in the crowd. But my dad, he came, and he never normally comes on weekday home games because he has work. And then my grandparents actually came all the way from Michigan. I didn't even know they were coming. Monday night, she texted me, and she was like, I'll be at your game, good luck. I was like, you're not in Michigan? She's like, no, we're at your house. So that was exciting. And then both of my brothers actually ended up coming, and they've only been to like 2 or 3 games, so it was really exciting to see them up in the stands.
With 4 years in the green and gold coming to a close, these individuals had nothing but fond memories of their time with the Lady Lions.
Most importantly, they've been role models. They both started off very slowly as freshmen, and then they got better, and they got better, and they got better. For example, Taylor, until this year, never played back row, and she's now plays all the way around across the front row and the back row. She's also mastered both the left side and the right side, so we've been able to do matchups against our opponents, put her in the appropriate spot against the appropriate opponent. Mallory has had a standard hit, and the opponents have learned where she spikes the ball to. Well, this year she's got a roll shot, she's got angle cut shots, she's got line shots, so they just can't line up on her. And now she's become a very, very effective hitter. Against Covenant, she hit over 500. I mean, that was an amazing performance. If an outside hitter is hitting 250, we're ecstatic, but Mallory hit over 500. That's a really amazing performance.
It means the world to me. I've had the best 4 years. Each year I've set goals for myself to be the best player I can be, and I've come really close with all the girls on this team, and I feel that this year has been the year that our team has come together, and we're actually a team, and we all just talk and get along, and we all mesh, and it really made my senior year the best year.
It means a lot because me and Mallory both came in as freshmen and started and played more playing time than any freshman could ever hope for, and we're the only two graduating, so it's really special for me to have her with me. And I've kind of taken a more leadership role this year, and that's meant a lot to me, not just as a player but as a person. It kind of brought the leadership out in me, and I've really enjoyed my senior season, and I couldn't ask for better teammates or a better coach or a better school to be playing at, so I'm really thankful for being here all 4 years for sure.